Hello there. Is my voice working? Well, not my voice, but like, is the mic working? Is that your first SS? Which Taiki? Team Stormstride. Chad, what teams were you part of? If you were part of the Discord. We'll be announcing that soon. Who won? And then doing the winner. Hold on, chat. All right, I'm back. So how's it going, chat? How's the Friday going? What do you guys? Well, I don't know what time zone you're in, but like for the night people, how has your Friday been? How's your Friday been in general? Maybe you're in the future. Maybe you're on Saturday by now. How's it going? I didn't do any of my dailies. Just woke up. Cal, what time zone are you in? I feel like I ask this every single time you mention whatever time it is. Grinding the event? Which event? The old one or the new one? Just ate dinner? So did I. I had sushi. CST. Yeah, I feel like you told me that a million times. And he just woke up. What do you mean you just? What did you take a nap? Or like this is your normal sleep schedule? Got 12 left on Showtime. I haven't done Showtime since I got like everything that I wanted. Waiting for the CM team announcement and then you going to bed? Well, it will be soon enough. Sleep schedule sucks. There's a lot of people. I don't know if it's a gamer thing or what, but a lot of people, their sleep schedule kind of sucks. I'm not saying it's because you're gaming. I'm just saying a lot of gamers have bad sleep schedules. Probably. I sleep great. I'm drinking coffee right now, right before I go to bed. That's how good I sleep. Would I watch your finals replay if you send it into stream chat? Yeah, why not? I've been doing some more testing. I built a pace nice nature, and I actually think it could be something. I want to build a pace TM Opera next, but we're testing it. Now the issue is I need front runners in my lobby. So I may have to like run up front. Chat, we're also going to announce, I'm also going to announce the, at least a preview of the next CM event for the Discord. It seemed like a lot of people liked it. We got good feedback from it, so I think people like it. So we're going to do another casual one, so we work out more kinks behind the scene and everything. So that'll probably be announced in the Discord. But we'll start the Discord announcement in a little bit. 4 a.m. there. So this nice nature is not gonna win. Because she needs to be behind somebody to proc no stopping me. Got to figure out how to build Camping Domer? Well, I don't have that problem because they did not want to come home. Radiant Star? Okay. It's a little late for Pump. Team Opera's going to proc though, right? I got double domed twice already. Sent the video and stream questions. All right, well, let's check that out, and then we will we'll do the Discord stuff. Team Opera. Oh, Team Opera. Ah. Didn't get a single 3-star. That's crazy. I feel like whenever I go to like pity, at least on Uma's, I always get like plenty of new people. It's potential. The problem with late Team Opera is she barely procs her unique unless she hits everything. So, I mean, I guess if you don't hit everything anyway, you're not going to win, but it's good. It's good. It's good testing, you know? All right, let's check this video out. Can you guys see that? Let's add some dramatic music and then we'll get to the announcement. Who's your team? I saw Tyson. Ogre. Okay. We got the music. Discord is very loud there. 9th place Ogre. Is that an end Ogre, I'm guessing? Red Shift. Speed Eater. Nemesis. Nemesis seems good. Radiant Star. 5th place. 5th place can work. Corner Connoisseur. Do you got it as the first front runner? Ooh, I don't know. It's getting close. Wow. There was like five-way tie there. Who got it? Music coming loud. I don't know if I've seen an ending that close before. I know Ryan did it. You came in 4th? That's wild. Yeah, that was. Look at that. Holy. Wow, you were right there. Look at that. That late surgery. And Vodka caught up too. Look at that. That's tough. Everyone was there. That is tough. Besides Ogre. Ogre, I don't know what she was doing, but wow. right, chat. Let me make sure that I got this all set up. I think it's all set up. All right. Oh, she's kind of dancing off screen. Need to make it a little bit bigger. Chat, you ready for the announcement? Nah, it's good enough. Where's the music? Is there any music? Oh, there we go. Okay, that music is loud. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, chat. Who's here from the Discord waiting to hear the results and find who is the team winner and who is going to RNG their way into winning the Nitro? Now, the other part of this that we did not announce is that each team will have an MVP, and that MVP will be based off of who scored the most points on their team. I will announce them, or they'll be highlighted in the Discord announcement when we go over everything, and they'll get a little, like say Team Pocket Pace MVP, role, just so it's nice in the server, a little piece of history. You can always go back and see who was the MVP, the highest scoring point for the event. What if there's more than one? Then they get a dice roll, or they both get a roll. I don't think there's any ties, but there could have been a ties actually. I'll have to double check. But that'll be announced on the, when we do the little announcement for everyone that's not here, because obviously a lot of people are not here. That'll be highlighted on there too. Anyway, let's restart this music. Yeah, represent your team. And let's get in. So first off, let's hear who do you think won in the chat. So we had Team Velvet Brim, Team Crown Veil, Team Pocket Pace, Team Stormstride, Scarlet Mane, and then Silken Trail. Give me your predictions. Who do you think has won? And who do you think got last place? This is true. You don't know how the other teams did unless you guys are speaking, but my team is Crown Veil. I was part of Crown Veil. Crown Veil / Scarlet. Everyone else was last. Stormstride, Pocket Pace, Silken Trail last. Absolute Corruption. I rigged it myself. Team Pocket Pace won. So I think we did some surveys in the teams as well, and it seemed like a lot of people did enjoy it. So the next event that we're going to do on the Discord server, I'll announce it later once I finalize more of it. It's just going to be, I think giving people to work towards something aside from like a normal CM is fun. I'm still working out the kinks of the next one, but it's basically going to be like Oshi's versus meta. So we're gonna have everyone vote on who counts of the meta, but obviously like Christmas Ogre is the meta, right? So Christmas Ogre and probably like B Bourbon and something like that. Like if you're running them, obviously you would be part of Team Meta, and then if you're not running them, you're part of the Team Oshi. So obviously Team Oshi is going to have some bonus points to try to, you know, I guess you could say beat the meta, because it's going to be a little bit more of a challenge. But team meta will also have chances to earn some bonus points on there too, because obviously, it'd be too much of a challenge. So you'll see that soon enough too, and then you will vote on which team you will want to be on if you want to participate in it. Yeah, it's gonna be like, you can earn a point for beating Ogre. It's gonna, like, the hardest thing about this event was calculating everybody's score. So we're gonna have to figure out a way to, like, have people help calculate the score. The pictures obviously are necessary because, you need evidence, but you get the point. Anyway, let's get into last place. Bringing up the rear. Does it deserve dramatic music yet? I don't think so. We don't need dramatic music yet, right? That's holy loud. That is loud. We'll keep the fun music on until we get to, like, third place. Yeah, I'll post a survey on, people, the Discord where we vote on who is meta, and then we'll just pick, like, the top 4 or 5 maybe from there. Anyway, so in last place, where's the music? We have, let's see if this works. Team Silken Trail brought up the rear with 181 points. Now they still did good overall, but the biggest thing was not enough bonus points for Team Silken Trail. So last place goes to them. Fifth place, close to them, was, I wish I had a drum roll. I should have had a drum roll little thing, but maybe next time. Yeah, this is still got a lot of points. Close by, Team Scarlet Mane with 183 points. That is 2-point difference there. That is close. How active was my team? My team was pretty active. In the beginning, they weren't that active, but they were pretty active towards, like, once the CM started. How was everyone else's team? So that's the other thing that I want to hear more about, because I could only check in every now and then of, like, how active the teams were. So, like, how active were you guys' teams? Like, there's always going to be people, that start the event and then they just, like, stop joining or stop commenting, but it seemed like a lot of them were really active. It seemed like the other teams were more active than mine. Like, I think, I don't know if it's Stormstride or Scarlet Mane was, like, talking all the time. Yeah, 2 points is crazy close. So, in fourth place, we got, drum roll. Is there a drum emoji? Is there a drum emoji? Put a drum emoji in chat, please. Somebody. While I sip my coffee. There we go. In fourth place, we have, I forgot who was in fourth place. Team Velvet Brim, 201 points. So we got a little bit of a jump there. Start some of this music. So this is where people started earning a lot more bonus points. Kind of feels like graduation a little bit, you know? So 201 points. Congratulations to Velvet Brim. So overall, I will say, I think I saw a lot of people kind of getting to the finals for the first time. I saw some people winning finals for the first time. And then I also saw a lot of people just kind of, you know, get into the round 2 for the first time, or even rank or group B. So I like to see that. So I think that was good. Anyone a first-time finalist or a first-time winner in chat? All right, we're moving on to 3rd place. I mean, that's the difficult thing about one Group B for the first time. First time Group A second. There we go. The difficult thing, and this is where having more bonus points can help balance it out a little bit, even if you like lose finals. Like, you still want to reward winning finals, obviously. But bonus points are nice because it gives different incentives and different things to try to catch up on. But it's just hard to track, you know? So it's not like we can do the next one, like every time you beat Christmas Ogre, you get a point, because that's just too much. But I think leaving it to like round 2 is probably pretty good. Maybe we'll do one in round 1 too. Anyway, in 3rd place, should we start the dramatic music now? Drum roll, please. Top 3. Top 3 is here. So the teams that we have left, who do we have left? Crown Veil, Pocket Pace, and Storm Stride. All right, in 3rd place, we have Storm Stride. I put Storm Strike by accident, but it was Storm Stride. I misspelled it on my own event. You know who it is. 225 points. A very strong showing. Top 3. It was good. A very strong showing by this team. A lot of finalists. I will say there was a lot of finalists in there. Storm Strike is a good name. Okay. Now we gotta restart the music. All right, chat. Let me hear your predictions. Who came in second? Pocket Pace or Crown Veil? Kai, what team were you on? All right, chat. Are you ready? In second place. Or do we announce first place first? No, we announce second place first. In second place, and the winner will, I guess, be revealed. In second place is Team Pocket Pace. 237 points. That means Team Crown Bell 10 points higher. 247 points. Team Crown Bell has won. I knew everyone was going to think it was rigged. A very, very strong showing. Barely lost is correct. That is... If you guys got like... What? Two more bonus points? Maybe a win? It was very close. I think almost every team had somebody that went all the way and kind of got almost every single bonus point and a win. So everyone did have an MVP on the team. Everyone did very strong. Silken did not. Silken almost had it if they won in first place and one more. And he didn't get a 5-0 ticket yet. But it was close. But I think every other team, Velvet Brim did not too. They missed one bonus point. No, they came in second. That's what happened. They came in second instead of the win. But there was a lot of strong showings. The biggest struggle was the bonus points. And there was a lot of B on Silken Trail and Scarlet Mane. There's a lot of Group B. Now, I didn't even do the best on my team. But my team did, there was a lot of strong hitters on my team. And I'm sure you guys can already predict who the MVP on my team was. Because they come on to the open channels, the open lobbies, and they whoop my ass every single time. So I'm sure you know who got the most points. But we will be announcing the MVPs of each team. You are correct, Bland. Yeah. Dominated. First place. All the bonus points. The MVPs, it's just it's difficult announcing their names. I can announce them right now. Yeah, Abaug, MVP on my team. 19 points. That's the most that you can get. First place, all the bonus points. Second was 16. I was part of that 16. But we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 16 pointers on my team. So that is what cleared us. Because we had a lot of first place and a 1, 2, 3. So that's what kind of put us on top. We got a lot of those lucky wins at the end. Team Velvet Brim, they did not get a 19-pointer. They got a 17-pointer because they came in second place. But they would have gotten everything. And that MVP was T_Ank. I don't know if you're in chat. Now, the teams were randomized, so I just got lucky there. So T_Ank is the MVP of Team Velvet Brim. I don't know if they're in chat, but that is the MVP of that team. Which team should we do next? Team Pocket Pace. So we have another 19-pointer on Team Pocket Pace. And we also have a 17-pointer on Team Pocket Pace as well. So the 17-pointer was Noel 2701. 17 points, came in second place. Otherwise, would have been a 19-pointer. But it was Tay. Tay the Normie. 19 points. $19 points is a lot of points. So good for them. Team Stormstride, another 19-pointer on this team. We had 16 points on this team. We had a couple of 16-pointers. But then, unfortunately, we had a couple of third places in Group B, which kind of struggled with bringing up the points. But they still got points and still contributed. But that rank B, Group B, did hurt. But on the MVP on that team is Harry Cotvert. HARICOTVERT. Yeah, 16 pointers did not get the 5-win ticket. That is hard. I got close. I got 4 wins. I cannot get the 5th win. $19 is good. That is very strong. So every team had a very strong player. So the MVP on Scarlet Main was Bowser Slave. 16 points. Did not get the 5-0 ticket, I'm guessing. Which is hard to get. Yeah. A lot of people, I think, got 4 wins. They just cannot get that 5th win. Bowser is an active... I always see their name in the Discord. And then Team Silken Trail. Second place. Almost had the 16-pointer. But it was 14 points on that team as the MVP. And it was Monster Zucher, if that's how you pronounce their name. So, congratulations to the MVPs. Hey, you're in chat. There we go. Congratulations. Now you get a little MVP, Team Silken Trail MVP role, just to remember this event a little bit. But I think it was fun. I think it gave something else to do in the CM aside from just like doing the CM. Because like once I make it to finals, I stop caring about CM pretty much. But now I'm like, oh, I got to get 5 wins. Thank you, thank you. They're completely wrong. Well, you know. Well, that's why for the next one, I mean, it's very soon, but I guess it's not that soon. But I did want to do one for the medium because the medium is at least a lot more controllable and a lot more like variety except for Christmas Ogre. So having 2 teams, I think it'll make it tough, but I think for the next one, splitting it up into 5 teams again or 6 teams will be tough. So we'll just do like 2 teams for the next one, and then we'll do more, and then we'll do like a big one for the start of Grand Live. Now to announce who is going to get the Nitro. Well, I'm not going to announce it. It's going to be RNG. Yeah, I think I like the team participation aspect of it, which was nice. In the future, I want to do like themed teams, you know? So maybe for like the first, well, now the first one in Grand Live is a dirt, so it's gonna be RNG on the wheel. I was going to take my name out of this, but I had to leave it in just for the chance that it lands on me, because that shit would be so funny. Obviously, I will not do it if I take it, but it would just be so fucking funny if I win. I should have like added it. So I think you can add it to where like it's weighted, right? Okay, never mind. Yeah, but it would have been funny. Should we shuffle it? Let's shuffle it a few times. I hope I win, just because that would be hilarious. Anyway, this is everyone on the team. So the good thing about, even if you participate, if your team wins, even if you don't do great, you still get a chance for Nitro. You know? Yes, it's kind of like, you know, you could say you should give it to the MVP, but it's kind of like finals where, you know, you make it to finals and it's RNG a little bit. But I had to make it RNG. Otherwise, just like the strongest player would get the Nitro, and then that's kind of like not fun. So this is a little bit more fun, you know? Anyway, should we do it? Should we click on it? We need dramatic music, right? All right, chat. Got the dramatic music going. Sonic, yeah. If you just enter stream, you're probably confused. 3, 2, 1. Let's see if I win. And Werewolf. Got it. Werewolf BF. Congratulations. So I will announce that in the announcement. And if they, for whatever reason, do not want if they don't want it, then I guess we will, I'll re-roll it and then give it to somebody else. This is a good name. There's some good names on the Discord, you know? So congratulations to everybody. It was fun. Bowser Slave? Yeah, that's a good one. Hard to be mad at that one. Yeah, there's a lot of difficult to pronounce names. Let me see if I can show you kind of like a preview photo. This will probably not be the final photo. But it's going to be something like this. It's going to be kind of some kind of mock-up like this, you know? The MVP does not get Nitro, which I know feels unfair, but the difficult thing about giving it just to the MVP is then it just kind of becomes like a one person just kind of wins everything a little bit. And then like every other team does not do anything. Yeah, MVP just gets the title. They get a title and they can always kind of grab both. Why not give it to both? Because we ain't making money like that, man. People ain't subscribing all the time. Yeah, maybe I'll make Haru smaller. Maybe I'll make her like Super Saiyan or something. Anyway. Yeah. Just open your wallet. Now what do we do, chat? Do we test more people? I want to test my nice nature. Very close to UG. Unfortunately, 1 or 2 more races. If I got more stamina. But it was a good test. I only built this today as a test because I just wanted to see how it would work out. I think Ryan is very underrated. Like, she's just, like, when she hits, she's good. This one is not a good one because I don't have any, I didn't take any inheritance because it was just apparent. Getting power is kind of weird to get a little bit. Like, the difficult thing about getting power is you need stamina, right? So if you take 2 power, and if you have stamina growth, you can get enough stamina. I got really unlucky with my sparks here because you need to take a mix of stam and power sparks. You can't take all stam. See ya, monster. MVP. But you need a mix of stam and power. But if you take 1 power like this, it can work. But you need to click power like during summertime. If you don't click power during summertime, your power can just fall behind. Hey, look, it's the MVP in here again. We need like an MVP PvP. We're gonna do a PvP event on the server soon too. But I gotta figure out like the logistics of it. Anyone do like a PvP on like another Discord before? Like how do they operate? Like, I've seen them in the past, but I don't know how they operate now. Like, who, like, if you do a lobby with a 3v3v3, right? Who moves on? Who moves behind, you know? Obviously, the winner moves. Like, say it's a best of 3. Person who wins the most moves on. But, like, what do the lower teams do? I don't know. That's why you haven't done one yet. We'll probably do, like, a test one of these days. Maybe in like Grand Live too, just for people to like practice building an Uma in Grand Live. Because let me tell you, if you have not played Grand Live before, you're going to go into Grand Live and you're going to make really bad Umas. Just like when you started Track Blazer, you're like, I've made better ones in Unity, and now you don't. But Grand Live is, it's so different from Track Blazer, like you have to rework your brain. Like it's just URA a little bit on like RNG steroids a little bit. Maybe not steroids. It's much more of like I don't want to say it's casual, but it's way more casual, turn your brain off than Track Blazer. It's more relaxing, I would say. But I haven't built for like a CM yet. In Grand Live, it's important energy. It's a lot easier in energy management than Track Blazer. It's just energy management as you would have in URA or Unity a little bit. Like if you see a rainbow, you click a rainbow. you're done. Kind of. All right, Nice Nature is not moved up enough to proc no stopping me, so she's not gonna. Oh, moving past me on. See, I said that for pace chasers right there. That's proof. I'm not crazy. Look at this. Now she's swinging wide. Yes. If she didn't swing so wide, she would have been goated right there. I think Special Weeks got this. My Nice Nature should have won this, but she swung so fucking wide. But I think there's potential there. What's going on, Lance? You haven't even got A rank yet. In Trackblazer? Can I look at the Kato-san? Yes, I can. Yeah, that's the difficult thing of like any overtakes right at that final corner. You just run into the stands and never come back. I like the lore of like changing your name every single time you like join. It's all my soul. A lot of skills. How many races did you do? 41. I mean, when Trackblazer started, right? A lot of people even said use your cleats on the G2s or G3s. They're okay with the lower Excel. I mean, angling and scheming. Nimble Nav, I guess you could say as well. I don't think Victory Chair gives the Excel on this track, but I guess the big thing is pretty standard deck. That's my deck. No, yeah, of course that's my deck because that's my Uma. It's fucking stupid. But 3 power. Wow. I've never seen a 3 power deck, but I guess it makes sense because you're not really clicking on power on these. You just started a month ago? That's a good time to start. Start getting some carrots until Grand Live in about a month or so. Wit. Whoops. Speed. Power. Stamina. Power. Stamina. So kind of a mix of everything. Yeah, there's no reason to check trainings on the G1s. Got a lot of Excels here. That's the deck that I use. The Sparks is the reason why I don't make fronts is because the Sparks I don't have good parents. So you just need good parents as a front. I mean, that's the MVP winner right there. Chad, did you see the the Reddit post that I posted in the Discord today? People were not happy that I accidentally put 2 Nishina flowers, and it cracked me up. Music do be jamming, you know? Very chill. That was a funny one. The craziest thing about that is, like, they didn't have any... Like, they were just making nonsense statements and misinformation in the on the Reddit. Like, if they had good arguments to it, you know, that's one thing. But then they were like, nah, 222 is not high roll, and then they were saying some other random stuff, and then they were like, no, it was really like the thumbnail is what really got me. And I was like, dog, it's a thumb down. All right, nice nature. Show up. I thought about building a Tachyon too. Just because it would be fun. Rushed. Agonist Tachyon. Fast and Furious. See, this is what I'm thinking of doing. Is like if I run a pace and then like another front and like a dominator. I think you like knock out, unless it's an end Christmas Ogre, but you like knock out, you potentially knock out a pace Ogre out of position. If you know, kind of. Tail held high. We got Radiant Star. It's not really going to help too much. I was way ahead. Head on. It's a little late for that. On your left. Late for that. What is Nice Nature's unique activation position? T-Pulse? I feel like she's never proccing that. Forever in second, Nice Nature. Look at that smile. Second place. I didn't get second place. I did get second place. What is the announcer talking about? I think as a pace, I need like T-Pulse. Both of these, I don't need pump, but I needed pace sparks, and I didn't have any pace sparks to test out. But I think you need blessings. Probably T-Pulse. Moving past and beyond is a good gamble. But I do think there's some potential. Obviously, we're coming in second place to the MVP, but let me see how my old debuffer performs. Because I built a debuffer in like URA. I put a little chocolate next to their picture because that means that they're going to make the other people fat. But like, look how bad this is. I mean, I should be good enough, right? Do I have a different one? I just don't. I hate building a debuffer. Fourth or below. I forgot about that. Fourth, fifth, or sixth position and last corner straight is cheer. That's gonna be tough. Hey, you wanna do some running, girl? Hey, look, 3 medium S's. It looks fancy. Use diamond for debuffers. I use a little chocolate because it just, you know, slows people down, you know? No one is safe from the ass wonder. Saw my video on how to get SS rank every time, but with that deck, I don't have full, you don't have them full MLB. I have 1 or 2 for that deck. Should I try anyway? I mean, do you have like the 3/3? Like, it doesn't need to be that deck. But if you have anyone that, if you just have a 3/3, it's the same thing. I think I gotta like state that more in my videos. Like, you don't need this deck, you just need this style of cards. Well, like a 3/3 is pretty comfy. Like, if you can do a 3/3 with Ryan if you bring all stamp sparks. It's probably better to do like 2-1-3, but you can do a 3/3. You just found a random ballroom Seiyun. I mean, as the #1 favorite, she just loses some time on her unique, right? But I guess she's just not far back enough. That's why I think, like, if I bring her as a pace, I feel like you need other front runners. Like, I feel like I would need to build a front runner. That's true. Yeah, that's true. Just build a UG debuffer. They'll never expect it. But I might try out Diamond as a pace chaser or Team Opera. Like right now, 6th position is actually pretty good because we have both 5th and 6th positions. She's probably not going to stay there, but she could. I don't, 2-2-2. I feel like it works when it's a high roll. Like you can get consistent rankings, but I can't consistently get the stat line that I want. And that's kind of the big struggle. All right, come on, catch up so you proc no stopping me. You're not catching up, so we need the no stopping me. Moving past and beyond. There we go. Head on. There we go. Dominators. There we go. We became the debuffers now. All right, don't swing wide. Front runners. All right, well, now you're just running. Forever second. Oh, she is not the bridesmaid this time. Oh, I think she is still the bridesmaid. She got left at the altar. She needs to overtake into 4th, 5th, or 6th. So many conditions on like uniques nowadays. So close. If we had no stopping me, maybe you could have ran too wide too. But this is a good test build. Now, of course, I hit medium S my first time, but I also don't know if she gets a full spurt as well. I feel like she does, but I don't know. You wish you could use a guts deck like everyone else. I hate guts decks. I didn't do it in the last CM. Not gonna do it in the next one. I think the sprint one pretty. Will people be doing a guts? People will probably do guts build on the next CM because you don't need stamina. So what is the? But I don't know the final ending of it. Damn it. We're far back here. What are we on? What's the next one? Cancer Cup? And then the Leo. Yeah, there's probably going to be more guts build on the next one. Which I hate guts build, man. But like, since you don't need stamina, it's just going to be... I played the newest scenario on JP today. Didn't know what the fuck I was doing. But you get big numbers, which is very nice. And Grand Live, that's the other thing that once I make the video on it, I guess the thing that people can be disappointed about is like you're not gonna get like that big bonus number. You can get pretty big numbers, and you can like get 1200 speed very early, even with like 2 speed cards. But you know, it always feels good when you get that, like, you know, that 60% megaphone and the weight. You're not gonna really get that. It's just kind of like URA. Now you're gonna be running, if you run 3 speed, you'll get big numbers when you hit all 3 speed, but it's not like you get the big bonus. It probably comes out, I think it's estimated to come out middle of July right now. Yeah, late July. I think it's like estimated for like the 20th or something like that, but we don't really know yet. I'm hoping they bring quality of life. Like Spark Reroll is very nice. This is a pace nice nature. Like, even though I don't need Sparks on my JP account, just having the ability to re-roll 3 times, like, to try to get better Sparks is very nice. Diamond, you are not moving. What happened? Did you get blocked? Oh, nice nature blocked you. Oh, she's still getting blocked by nature. Oh, man. She procced everything, and then she just got blocked. Hey, look who procced something. Damn. Ran into the pom-poms. I've never played Genshin. Yeah, Nice said, if I'm not coming in first or second, nobody is. I feel like Diamond could be good. The problem with putting her as a pace is she does not get access to, like, no stopping me. So you don't get that gamble. Certain victory. Chat, how hot is it for you? Like, where you live? Because it's hot as fuck out here. Like, the feel, I think the feel outside was like 105 today. Like, I feel like this nice nature could perform in CM pretty easily and be all right. But now that we're doing like an event, I'm like, I might as well build somebody better. 90? Yeah. It was brutal out there. We've had like 10-minute storms, and it does not cool off anything. How are we doing? We're doing good. 35C? That is toasty. $29, but feels like 36. The feels like is where it gets it, you know? Like when it feels hotter, that just means it's miserable outside, you know? Like if it's a dry 98 or something, okay, it's annoying, but it is brutally humid outside and there's just like no airflow. And I sweat easily as is, so it's just, you go outside and you just fucking die. Felt like 40C. In my office, I don't have AC, so I feel European. But I got this big-ass fan that just points on me. But during the day, the sun is right over my office the entire time. And it's brutal. Yeah, if you're going outside, you got to be like on a mission. You got to be ready to sweat. Yeah, I went for a run today. I only did a 2-mile run because I was like, I'm too dehydrated. Like by the time I made it 1 mile out, I was dripping all over my phone. And you know, you can't play Track Laser while you're dripping all over your phone because then it just bounces around and clicks. It's tough. Yeah, I'm in Jersey. It should not be, I mean, I guess Jersey's kind of weird, but for people that know North America. Heat is pretty bad. I would take the cold over heat most of the time, except for last winter. Last winter, we had a brutal 4 months of winter where like I could not go outside and do nothing because it was just frozen. It snowed and then it frosted over for 4 months pretty much. And every time it started to melt, it would like just go back into snow and ice. Oh. Yeah, I play Uma while I go for a jog. Ooh, no stopping me. There we go. Run, nature. Look at that. Look at that. Don't run into the stands, please. She's running into the stands. Oh, she was zooming and she ran into the stands. Come on, nature. Well, we didn't get T-Post, so are we in first? Ah! Yeah, Uma's a good game. Especially Trackblazer is a good game. You saw grass coming in last. Trackblazer is a good game to play on a jog because it's like a nice 45-minute jog. And you're like, okay, cool. So sometimes I'll like finish a run and then I'll start another one and then I come back. See? There's some potential here. You know, I got the hidden tech. Water check. Jersey is slightly north. Jersey's in a weird state. I mean, Jersey is a weird state, but like Jersey's in a weird state where we never really have extreme anything, but it just gets cold and hot enough to be uncomfortable. Like, we don't get that much snow most of the time. We don't get that hot. Doesn't get like a... I mean, we get droughts nowadays, but I guess where else in the U.S. doesn't get droughts? Cal, that's because I'm watching you, you know? Whenever you drink a sip of water, I'm there. Focus, yeah, focus is weird. Where... One, as a front runner, I guess it gives you a proc, a double dom. Christmas Ogre. Wait, are there 4 dominators in here? Jesus. You're supposed to let me be the only dominator. Should he be scared? I don't know. Probably not. New Jersey does get droughts nowadays. The last few, well, by now, like 7 years, it's so dry. All summer, it like barely rains. It's not California dry, but it's pretty dry. Like last summer, I got a fire pit out back. But for the last 2 summers, we can't even do a fire pit because the state is in a drought, so you're not allowed to do it. But back to focus. Yeah, focus is only for kind of like a starting proc. It's okay as like a skill, I guess, in general, you could say, but it's like, it's more of just for groundwork proc. California is always in a drought. It's a great state. It's nice to be like on the beach near mountains at the same time. It's too fucking expensive, but it's pretty cool. Stream is so cozy. There you go. We got chill music, talking about droughts, and global warming. What more could you want? Rushed? I don't care. Look how many debuffers there are. Jesus. I don't think Nice Nature is going to come out of this race. Because her stam is already close enough to like not working. You know how many times I've wanted to build a TM Opera and I'm like, oh, this is like, and I'm just like going in the flow of figuring out sparks. And then I start it and then it's a borrow run too. And I realize that I don't have mile sparks. And I'm like, oh, Jesus. playlist is a bunch of random, like, lo-fi songs that I have for videos. Now, Christmas Ogre is going to win this, so there's nothing you can do. Oh, Ogre got blocked? No, Diamond is coming in. Diamond did not proc any excels, though, so that's unfortunate. In Michigan, there's been a decent amount of tornadoes. Really? We had an earthquake last year in Jersey. That was weird. I thought a truck was driving by, but like the whole house shook for a little bit longer than a truck should shake a house. Diamond? Diamond? Look at that. I'd be racking up points on the Oshi team right now if this was the case. Bunch of rock songs from the 1980s to the 2000s. There you go. That's some good rock music. I don't know if rock music is like good nowadays. I mean, I don't know if music is good nowadays for the most part. I don't want to sound like a boomer, but like, and that sounds like a very millennial thing of like, oh, when I was in my prime, you know, music was good, but like, you know. Diamond's got some potential. Yeah, she got like nothing going on in there, but I mean, look at her sleeves, you know. Yeah, I think in the future it would be fun to do like a PvP event based around like people Umas that have actually ran on a certain track, and like you just build it for like, you know, a day or something. So it's nothing like too crazy. That would be fun. Hey, there he is. Or her. There they are. Bowser. MVP. I listen to a lot of... I mean, I listen to some new stuff, but I listen to a lot of, like, 90s, 2000s music. I do listen to some new stuff every now and then, though. And then if I'm like reading something, I'll put on like lo-fi or like some synthwave or something. Nintendo Direct. I've been thinking about buying a Switch, because they're gonna raise the price soon, right? And I know as soon as they announce like Smash or a new Zelda or something, I know they announced like a Ocarina of Time remake. I know I'm gonna like buy it anyway, so I'm like, I might as well just buy it now. Prefer to listen to me when there's something to listen to? Well, that's somebody likes to listen to me. They announce anything in the Nintendo Direct? Deltarune Chapter 5. Yeah, that's true. I don't know anything about Deltarune, by the way. Like, I know nothing kind of going on in it. What's my favorite Zelda game? The one that really got me into... Obviously, Ocarina of Time is always good, but I think Wind Waker has got the best vibes. Like, the vibes of Wind Waker, I don't know what it is about, like, open seas sailing, but that just, like, hits different, you know? Ray was popping off about new Fire Emblem. I do like Fire Emblem. Even though... What was the last one? I played the last one, and the story was kind of ass, but I do like Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem's a good time. I also like Majora's Mask. That one and Ocarina of Time was like my childhood, but like Majora's Mask was such a different vibe. That one just stands out so much. Yeah, Engage was the last one. Three Houses was good. I like Three Houses. Engage was good too. I mean, Engage was good gameplay, but the story was kind of like not great. I could not tell you what happened in the story. Come on, nature. I don't think you got it. Forever second. Yeah, I don't know what happened in Engage. Three Houses, though. I played the, what was the yellow house? And then I did the, I can't remember the names. I'm bad with names, but like the yellow house, and then I did another run and did the red one. That was a good time. Golden Deer. They were just chill, you know? They were just like there for a good time. They weren't like in the conflict. They were just like, hey, we're chilling, you know? They just got dragged into it. Need for Speed. I loved Need for Speed when I was growing up. Palmer won. Palmer's a good build. Palmer should be good. I think Palmer is, I don't say underrated, but like I don't see many Palmers. I never finished Awakening. I played it, but I never finished it. I think I just got too busy. Chat, anyone play XCOM? XCOM was a good game. It's like a new Star Wars XCOM type thing, right? Barely see any Medros. Yeah, I feel like Ryan is also underrated, you know? Yeah, Need for Speed Underground. I played so much of that game when I was growing up. That was a great game. GameCube was a good system. GameCube had some hits. That was a great system. That was the good old days. I don't know if it's just because I was a kid, but I feel like the GameCube's got some. I mean, they got all bad games too, but I feel like the GameCube's got some fucking hits, man. It is probably because of Ryan's haircut, you know? If she just like her other alt outfit, she don't got the bowling ball shape as much. GameCube did it different, you know? Need for Speed Most Wanted. That's a good game. We didn't get no stopping me. Oh, Diamond's running up. Head on. Ooh, girl zooming. I don't think she's going to catch up, though. Glittering Star, T-Pulse. It's not going to be enough. Oh. Ryan is just kind of left to her own. It's too much of a gamble to like make her work. Like being in sixth place is just hard. So close. I don't think he procced. I don't think she had pump or moving past and beyond. I think she was in. Or maybe she procced it late. I don't know. There's a new Final Fantasy game coming out, right? I did not finish the last one. I don't know if it's because I'm getting older and I don't have much time, but like open world games, I don't have time for them. Like, it's still fun to explore, but like I never finish the story because I'm too busy on like side missions, and then I just never get through the story. A remake of 15? A remake of 15? Didn't that game like not come out not that long ago? Just come out not that long ago? Haru is not easy to train regardless. At least in like the next scenario, you don't have to do all those races, which is nice. And in some ways, she has advantages because she can train so much. Hey, a cafe. I've been thinking about building a cafe. That's be nice to see. I think this cafe you probably saw yesterday. Oh, Breath of the Wild. When I first played that game, probably like everyone else. Now that game, like since there's no story, exploration is like the main part. That's cool. That's fine with me, you know? That's a good time. $15 remake? I feel like that's lazy. They're probably just focusing too much on like the Final Fantasy VII remake that they're not making like a new installment. What are the games that I love on the GameCube? You guys ever play it was an arcade game. What was it called? Gauntlet Legends. Anyone remember that game? Anyone remember Gauntlet Legends? Oh, okay. We proc nothing, so we're gonna lose. That was a fun game. I love Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter is one of my favorite games. So I'm excited for Wild's expansion to come out. I mean, there's got to be another Zelda coming out soon. Ooh, Nice Nature moving. If only she procced an acceleration. Monster Hunter is a great game. But Gauntlet Legends on GameCube, my sister, my cousin, and I, we would play that game all the time. That was a good game. That was a fun co-op game. Third place. I mean, third place with no XLs, pretty good. A lot of stat. What's going on with the stat? Oh, Guts build. Does the Guts work on this track? Stamina Siphon. Well, that's not going to work. Okay, anyone remember Dreamcast? What's my favorite Monster Hunter? Probably World. I really like the combat in Wilds is really good. But the game of World once Iceborne came out, great game. I also played the first Monster Hunter I played was I think on the 3DS, and I had no idea what I was doing. But I remember my mom, I don't know how my mom got it for me, but she showed up one day. I was sitting in my room. She showed up. She's like, hey, I got this game for you. It was, I forgot which Monster Hunter it was. And I remember I was playing like Dragon Ball Z Fusion or something. It might have been Ultimate. I can't remember which one was on there. guess you can accept that answer. I mean, what's your favorite one? Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 was the best. Great games. Fantastic games. For You and Generations were on 3DS. I can't remember which one it was. For You or Generations. I mean, they're good games. I'm sure. I don't know if they'll make a remake one of these, one of these days, but I guess they're focusing on like Wilds and the expansion. But every company fucking does remakes nowadays, so you never know. Soul Calibur was a great game. That was a great game. I remember my friend would come over all the time, and like after school, and we would play Soul Calibur. Great time. Some of the best. I know this is like, nostalgia, but I don't know what the kids do this nowadays. And it's gonna sound like I'm an old man, but like back when you would go home after school, and we didn't have phones because I'm a dinosaur, but like you didn't know if your friends were gonna show up or not or come over. But like when everyone was, you would have like one or two people come over and you'd be playing Halo. And then like you would hear a doorbell and there'd be like other friends, and then more people would play Halo. And then, like you would do like a LAN night or something like that. That was great. Like I remember my friends would come over. We would bring a TV and we would play in my basement, and we would have like 3 or 4 TVs set up in there. That was good times. Okay, so Daiwa got the rocket. We're not catching up to that because we procced too late and we just swung way out there. I don't think we proc our unique. Nope, we don't proc nothing. So we just... Oh, Marzensky? Did Daiwa swing? No, Daiwa got it. What happened there? Minecraft land? Yeah, I didn't have friends that played Minecraft. I don't know why I said land like that. COD? COD was when like online gaming started to come out a little bit more, so everyone would like start to play it like online more. But that was a good time. I remember even up to college. Like when I moved out for college, I lived in an apartment off campus because rent was cheap back then. And my friend would come over for like the weekend, and he would bring his computer and his monitor, and we would just game like all weekend. It was a good time. And I would get like a box of donuts and like a family size of Doritos. And I was like the most fit in my life during that time. Nothing makes sense. We would get like 6 donuts from the grocery store across the street. A family size of Doritos for each of us, by the way. And like some dip. And I would just like eat that. And I was way more fit than I am now. And I run like 4-5 miles like almost every day. And I'm not fit as I was back then. Nothing makes sense. Pedro Ryan. Subnautica 2 did just release, but I'm waiting for it to get out of early access. I still gotta beat Subnautica 1. Got the carrots ready? Nah. I only got 33. So probably have 40 something by then. Plus the free pools So I'll probably be able to like pity twice probably with tickets and everything. 82K. I just have to get lucky, or hopefully some grand live videos pop off and I just wail, you know? I could change one thing about my Oshi's design or racewear. I don't know. Team Opera is pretty perfect, so I don't know. Sometimes, okay, this is not like her racewear or design, I guess, but like sometimes Team Opera will smile and it looks like she's like hiding depression behind her smile or something. I don't know how to describe it, but you'll have to like look it up. But it looks like sometimes she's like, I'm depressed, but I'm trying to put on a good face. You are late, Aaliyah. You completed Subnautica hardcore 2 or 3 times. It's a lot more than I have. I need to go back and beat it, but I've been playing Terraria and RimWorld. I'll post a picture of TM Opera's face and what I'm talking about in the Discord one of these days, but you'll see what I'm talking about. It's like the meme of that old dude that is like, who's the old dude like giving the thumbs up in the game. RimWorld is great. I haven't played in a while, but I just built a, I just put the Umas in RimWorld. So I got a, I have Taiki, Gold Ship, and Ogre. And pretty much immediately, I'm playing with mods, and pretty much immediately 2 minutes into the game, Gold Ship decided that she wants to start like an illicit substance, you know, dark web selling network. She wants to specialize in that. And I was like, that's pretty Gold Ship. And then my Taiki got in a fight and she ripped somebody's leg off. And I was like, Jesus. That's probably what would happen in like real life if Umas are real. Yeah, she just punched somebody's leg clean off. It's fucking wild. And Gold Ship, yeah, just starting a, just joining a dark network and starting a cult is pretty Gold Ship things. You want to use Camping Dober for this CM, but keep wasting your clocks on junior race. How any idea to save at least 3 clocks before classic year? Kind of just if you lose in junior, unless it's the G1, I guess just ignore it, but get more power and speed probably. If you're really like struggling, you can just try to buy a skill. Like if I run TM Opera, I'll try to buy some skill if I can early on, because that girl likes to lose. I'm doing some rooms. Been testing out this pace nature. It's pretty good. Doesn't have enough stamina, but it's a good test. Almost a UG. So I think I'm going to try it again. You can get by with 250/280 to clear, but it depends on your Uma. If their unique does something all the time, which I don't think Camping Dobers would. If you have a unique that works all the time, you can get by with less. If you don't have a unique that does something all the time, you need to outstat them pretty comfortably. But sometimes you can have 350 speed and still lose, so nothing makes sense. But if I lose like in the G2s and the G3s in the beginning, I just move on. Like if you lose the epithet in the beginning, it's only 10 stats, so it's not that big a deal. Yeah, there you go. Hob Bob Gob. Max Wit, there you go. Was it on a 2-2 or a 2-1-3? 2-2-3-1-2? Yeah, but a decent amount of Uma's a potential level 2. Yeah, leveling up their potential helps. It's not really going to make too much of a difference, but it does help. Losing the Tennosho Spring fucking sucks. Like this, I'll show you afterwards. I got really unlucky with stamina on this nice nature, so I had to get Radiant Star and a recovery skill. Yeah, sometimes I will just put them as pace in the beginning just to make sure that they win the early races. See, Pace Chaser hitting less pump and moving fast and beyond. That's the hidden tech I was talking about, you know? It's just meta dependent. Professor Courage had a good timing too. She's just so far out. Girl procking everything. Struggling on the finale part 1 race 4 in story mode. I mean, you just said you just started, right? So is that a long race or like a medium? Diamond, what are you doing back there? Let's try some more hidden tech. If we add more fronts to the lobby, how does that change things? I got my old Kita-san Black, which I don't think has groundwork. Doesn't even have groundwork, so it's not good. This is my long one, or this medium one? No, it doesn't have groundwork. Yeah, long ones are tough to do. I mean, you can just, if you build a team trial Uma, just build like a gold ship. Why are you still here? Yeah, B plus Umas, it is a long race, but you have an A and less long stats. As long as you don't lose out on stam, you should be fine. But if you build like a Team Trials gold ship, you can pretty much clear all of like the story mode events. Mr. Giggles. Ooh, a Tachyon. It's gonna be tough to excel, isn't it? Concentration. Okay. This is a bit well. Festival Miracle. Festival Miracle. Are fronts building Festival Miracle? Is that like the hidden tech? If you want the card, you beat the story mode races. So I think it unlocks the card in the shop, right? I think you need to do that to unlock the card in the shop. .1 XL. I mean, it's not much, no, but .1 XL is .1 XL, I guess. Something to get away from the. I think it's too much to kind of like plan around. Like it requires too much investment for something so mediocre, but I don't know. Yeah, because soon we're gonna get more stories, and then like it's free carrots, so you should just kind of like sit down and just do it. Like on my JP account, I've been too lazy to do that. Tag in this from April. Yeah, okay, that makes sense then. Pace chaser corners. So this is the issue that I was thinking of. If you run a pace and you add another front into like a front heavy lobby, like I don't think your pace catches up in time. So I don't think adding fronts is the tech. I think you just kind of have to get lucky with fronts being in your lobby potentially. I love when Fuku shows up and just gives me free stats. Feels pretty good. Radiant Star, that's decent timing for that. No stopping me? Yeah, no stopping me. There we go. You're too far behind, so it's not really going to matter, but... And you're going to swing so far wide. Stay on the inner. Stay on the inner. Okay, we stayed on the inner. And we get your unique, so we do get that. I just don't think it's... I think you're just too far behind. With like 6 fronts, what do you do? Yeah, I don't think adding another front into a front heavy lobby is the move. The thing with gold skills right now is we don't have that many skill points, so it is an investment. Yeah, more for that. And I feel like you need... Is this the one? No, this is the one. I feel like you need... I just feel like you need a Dominator. I don't need... like, if you're honestly running fronts, I don't think you need a Dominator, but I feel like a Dominator as every other position is pretty, like, you need it. Triple front with all my soul to shut down pace Xmas Ogre. I don't know if anything shuts down Ogre. Grand Live is... I mean, I think they changed it a little bit from like the original. You get a little bit less, but I've been getting runs with kind of like 2,700 skill points. But it depends on kind of like the run, right? So the thing that people complain about RNG is the songs. So you can get bonuses to give you extra skill points when you train. And also I don't have Tachyon on my Grand Live account. I mean my JP account. So that's also going to give you more. I'm just using a rental deck. So I do think you will have more skill points overall with a good deck. So I did in the Uma calculator, I put in a 1600 speed Uma versus a Christmas Ogre with 1200 and not even anything besides her unique, and they still lose. That's how insane Christmas Ogre is. Hey, as long as you don't join with one Uma, I don't care who you throw in there. Yeah, so anything past 1200, your speed, I mean the amount of stats that you get literally gets cut in half, and then the effectiveness also is less. Unless they changed it. I don't know if they changed that with it, but Team Opera's too far behind. Is that mine? That is mine. There's no other Team Opera here. No. Yeah, the max speed is weird, but I can't remember if they changed it or not based off of people complaining about it. So I did read some people like complain about the patching, but I don't think they changed it all the way. Kobayashi. Dodging danger and put in position. There you go. Good front runner. I also feel like Runaway may counter Christmas Ovary a little bit. So that is the other tech. I hope they do some quality of life changes in 1.5, but I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. I will probably not remake my Aces with Throne. I'll probably just move on to like the Sprint one. Evil skills would be fun. It gives something else to kind of like add and focus on. Spark reroll, I feel like is kind of like they gotta add that, right? I think double circles is good. Unless there's like more stats, I mean skills that you really need. Like on these, I don't know. I think Nice Nature has double circles, but all of my test Umas, I usually don't double circle because I just get more skills for seeing where like the skills proc and everything. Spark Reroll comes out with Grand Live. That's what I thought. But you never know with side games. Double circles helps. It's not like it's doubling the skill. So it's kind of like a skill and a half, kind of. I think Homestretch Haste is kind of bad. But when you add it to T-Pulse, it's decent. What is the most winning comp right now? The most winning comp right now is Runaway and Front. Double Circles is really good. Now it depends if you need certain mid-game skills to survive. That's one thing, but doubles is pretty cost effective. Especially like the ones that are like the positioning ones, I think are pretty cheap overall. So it's pretty good to take. Ooh, don't let Ryan catch you. Oh, Pasa, I think, had it. Oh, did we get it? There we go. Oh, we didn't get it. Why are you waving then? What did you proc there at the end? Was it literally just like... No, I got the... How did I lose that? Yeah, how did I lose this? I don't know. She saw the way, maybe, you know? I think she got robbed. Let's do like 2 more. We'll do 3 more. Anyone, I mean, it's probably too late to announce this now, but the next one, anyone who has not joined yet and wants to join, we will throw you in there. I think a bird tripped up Nice Nature or something. Oh, hey, gold ship. Not building any fronts for this TM? Nah, I never build any fronts. This would be good to test out against double dom and closer over. Speed Eater seems weird. Back to the Mines MVP. It is very good. That's why on the mile tracks, you'll see every single front has it. Look at the purple eyes. Isn't that design perfect? I mean, what more would you want to change about it, you know? I don't know what Nice Nature was celebrating. I don't know what... Who knows? In her own mind, maybe she was happy, you know? And that's all that matters. Okay, so we did not get the lucky pace, unless it's a front... Is that a front debuff for Rudolph, maybe? I don't know. Can you join a B+ rank? You can. Isn't With All My Soul just Speed Eater for mediums? Isn't it kind of weird? Like positioning? Five closest girls behind you, 0.035. But you can't be in the first. You gotta be third or below. So I guess it's fine. Look at that. Look at this blob. Okay, well, we did not proc any Excel, so we lose. That's the problem with Nice Nature as a pace. If there's no fronts in the lobby, like, what are you going to do? Because I'm not bringing angling and scheming on a pace. And Team Opera just missed everything. I guess because he wasn't in position, but still. Oh, now you don't want to wave, huh? I see you sweating. Behold. Does it? I mean, does it proc Festival? Festival Miracle requires 3 recoveries, right? I don't play Christmas Ogre. I don't have Christmas Ogre. I guess Fighting Spirit is the 3rd. Okay. which one is a better borrow? It depends on if you need the race bonus or not. Fine motion is stronger, but if you need the race bonus, then nice nature. I like borrowing a wit card because it just makes it easier to get wit. And like speed is so easy to get, you don't really need very strong speed cards. Discord, some of y'all are funny, you know? I got 2 speed SSR, so I never borrow NTR, but it is a good card. But I feel like there's just better borrows than like a speed card. That's why like in Grand Live, borrowing a speed card kind of feels annoying. Unless you don't have a very strong speed card. Whistling in double speed, that's always a good feeling. What's going on, Cypher? Joined at the very end. Hopefully we put on a good performance for you though. There's no fronts, so I don't think we will. Yeah, borrowing for a gold skill is also pretty mandatory. Like, if I build a pace nice nature or team opera, like taking neck and neck is probably pretty good. Even though head on, I think is probably a little bit better. But yeah, borrowing for like whatever you need is pretty nice. Team opera, you need to move up. Diamond's in a good spot, so just stay there. Don't move up at all. You're moving up. Oh, you're moving up too much. And you're moving up out of 5th. Oh, Lord, you lost everything. Brian is going to win. Oh, Diamond is moving up. I don't know what Diamond's... I should look up Diamond's, like, proc. Dueling is good. T-Pulse. T-Pulse is good. Diamond. Hey, there we go. Home stretch haste at the end. Who said it was bad? Got that 0.6. She's waving again. What are you waving for? She's just happy. She's a happy girl, you know? Look at those sleeves. Look at her staring off into the sky. What are you looking at? Did a bird fly by? Can't hear me? Chat, am I quiet? I can hear me. Am I quiet, chat? I do think Special Week is pretty good. You're good? I can hear fine. Yeah, underrated Umas, I think, on this one is Brian. Brian's always good. I think Brian is also very underrated. Just need a high roll wit there. I think Brian is also very underrated for this one. I think Diamond is probably, even though she's pretty popular, I think most people are thinking she's popular because right-handed demon, but I think she's just kind of good overall on this one. 2 to 5 on a final straight. 0.45 if 5 from first. Okay. I got too much currency. I hate being full on currency. NB what can hit? I feel like NB would. Any N can be good. I've been wanting to test out Fantasy Pasa because I see that it can work. I don't think it would be good, but it could be fun to test out. Hey, give me those prizes. And a new high score. Too bad we're not in class 6 right now. Who else do I think would be good? Star unlock? Who do we unlock? Oh, well, whatever. Similar timing to Maru. What, special? I mean, Mario Pasa? Fantasy Pasa? Who else would be good on this one? Hey, but there's a lot of people I don't have. I think Dober's, oh yeah, Fantasy Pasa. Yeah, it procs a little bit late and it requires an overtake. But I do think, you know, like a Dober into her own unique could be good. Class 3 right now, you better get into class 5 at least before Grand Live hits, because then it's going to be even harder. Winning ticket actually is never that bad. Winning ticket is always pretty good. Gold chip I think is probably underrated. Special week I do think is pretty strong. I've been seeing some good special weeks, so I might test one. Ogre is Ogre, so Ogre is always good. Cafe, I think if you build a good cafe, you could actually do decent. Muteki is actually pretty good too, but no one has Muteki besides me. But Muteki is actually pretty good. I wish Kawakami had better growth rates. She's just so... very annoying to build. Like her kit is great. Just maybe I'll run her in the sprint. I should run her in the sprint. She can do a sprint. We'll do her in the sprint. She deserves it. What's going on, Julio? Smart Falcon also is a good win rate. Like if it was 20 and 10, that would be better. 20 guts and 10 power. What are you gonna do with that? Hauser. Who else is underrated, I think? I've been seeing some good rice showers, actually. Yeah, if you're a front runner, you probably hate Smart Falcon. End Tamamo. I mean, Top Gun, also pretty good. Daiwa, also good. But I know Daiwa's underrated, but Daiwa's good. Tamamo's fine. Oh, Digital, also always good. Digital's never bad. Digital's is always good. Yeah, for sprint, I think my team for the sprint will be, maybe it'll be Kawakami, Hishi, Akabono, and who else? Taiki. I've not run Taiki yet, so I want to run Taiki. Wedding Top Gun? I haven't seen too many wedding Top Guns. I mean, I guess, I don't know, did people build her as like a debuffer? Why did I click that? Gold Ship is always good. Gold Ship and Ogre always do something no matter what they're doing. So that's always good. And Brian is also just good. But Digital is also very good. Like, her unique is very easy to proc. And it's just very strong. What is your sprint? Sprint F. You can do that. Sprint F. You'll also be strong in sprint. Sprint F too? Interesting. Sprint G. You're not gonna be doing none. I think my last sprint was Ogre, who won it. Pasa, who dominated and did nothing in the finals, and Digital, who dive bombed the entire lobby with a pace down, and then my Ogre just walked to the finals. Taiki is fucking huge. Like, height-wise, everything-wise, but yes, height-wise. Like, you don't realize how big she is until she stands next to, like, other people. Like, she is a kaiju. Her and Akabono are gigantic. Maybe we'll do Team Kaiju in the next one. Kawakami is also pretty big. Where are you at? Yes, there you are. $154, not that tall. I think Taiki is like 160 something. $172. Yeah, she's fucking giant, man. Like, imagine Shaquille O'Neal always trying to hug you. Even though, like, in real life, she's not that tall, but, like, in Uma world, where everyone's short. Like, Shaquille O'Neal just trying to give you hugs all the time. Anyway, chat. Probably see you tomorrow. Who should you use your selector on? From the start of the game? It depends if you need a parent or if you just like an Oshi. 97 gifts. We're almost at 100. We'll be at 100 tomorrow. But there's some good parents from the beginning, so you can think about that for parents. Anyway, see y'all next time.